Roger lah.
Percaya kata janjimu, karena ku yakin apa di genggammu. Keharuman setanggi surga, bukan kilauan sebilah belati. Oh, tersiksa jiwa merindu, bagai terkurung di basah tengkuju. Kewangian aroma bunga tak menggugah keteguhan iman. Cinta tak pernah terbongkar dan terlebur pada redup renung mata yang menipu. Tuntas ku mendaki puncak cinta teragung. Izinkan aku melafazkan kata bicara hati yang mudah diterjemah. Betapa aku gerun padang teduh untuk bernaung, karena awan itu rapuh. Dendam tak merak menyala dan membakar oleh putih salju yang berguguran. Karena dosa itu lebih hitam dan kelam. Izinkan aku melafazkan kata bicara hati yang mudah diterjemah. Betapa aku gerun pada teduh untuk berenang. Ku anyam rindu menjadi hamparan, karena ku pasti adanya pertemuan. Di sana nanti bukti cinta suci dilafazkan, tak bertemu pengucapan. Percaya kata janjimu, karena ku yakin apa di genggammu. Keharuman setanggi surga, bukan kilauan sebilah belati. Izinkan aku melafazkan kata bicara hati yang mudah diterjemah. Betapa aku gerun padang teduh untuk bernaung, karena awan itu rapuh.
Cintaku sebelum saksi, jadikan iman meninggi. Yakinku sebelum mimpi, adanya di kau Nabi. Cinta sesudah menyaksi, jadikan rindu meninggi. Dahagakan kasih Nabi, bekalku selepas mati. Allahumma salli ala alladhi laulahuma ma kana al-anam, ya akrama rusulil kirami, arjuzi ya Rakullah. Allahumma salli ala alladhi laulahuma ma kana al-anam, ya akrama rusulil kirami, arjuzi ya Rakullah.
Sudah ketika dibuai cinta, hilang tenggelam di mama waktu yang mencengkam. Kasihku padamu takkan sedikit pun terpadam. Dilimpahi hujan, dilanda mentari, aku tetap ada. Redupnya jiwa memandang wajahmu, oh cinta, terasa bagai ku mampu hidup selamanya. sejuk, cuba merosakkan tanah.
Ini Ilyas, calon suami idaman 2023.
Kemarau menimpa, cuba mengeringkan daunnya. Namun percayalah kasih yang selain Tuhan, tak ada yang mampu merampasnya. Walau mungkin di suatu hari kan mulai berubah warnanya, cinta yang terus setia akan mencari cara mendebunya. Hingga ke anginnya waktu kau genggam tanganku, menuju kita ke syurga.
Cintaku sebelum saksi, jadikan iman meninggi. Yakinku sebelum mimpi, adanya di kau Nabi. Cinta sesudah menyaksi, jadikan rindu meninggi. Dahagakan
Okay, loco. Alright, boy. Here we go. 'Cause you're a sky full of stars. I'm gonna give you my heart. 'Cause you're a sky, oh you're a sky full of stars. And 'cause you light up my heart. I see you, my brother. Hey. I don't care, go on and tear me apart. I don't care if you do. Ooh. 'Cause in the sky, oh in the sky full of stars, think I saw you. One, two, three, go. Cause you're a sky full of stars. I wanna die in your arms. You get lighter the more it gets dark. I'm gonna give you my heart. Oh. I don't care, go on and tear me apart. I don't care if you do. Ooh. 'Cause in the sky, oh in the sky, full of stars, think it's of you.
awards and include
You're a sky full of stars. Such a heaven. You're such a heavenly view. All of you, yeah, yeah. Lights go out and I can't be saved. Tides that I tried to swim against brought me down upon my knees. Oh, I beg and plead, singing, come out of things unsaid. Shoot an apple off my head and a trouble that can't be named. A tiger's waiting to be tamed, singing.
Sound check 1, 2, 3. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And a very, 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 3 times very good morning, everyone. How's everyone? Feeling better, feeling good after last night's session? I know everyone, especially on those international delegates and speakers and participants who enjoyed our special dinner reception last night. They danced, of course, there's quite a number of them. I see them, enjoyed the rest of the night. I believe that you also had the very fantastic and delightful dinner last night, I believe so. The food was so fantastic, I believe. So we're going to start for today, our second day WAPES Conference 2024 in about 5 minutes time. All right, so slightly a delay for that, but please bear in mind to let perhaps my secretary members to help those who still on site to come and make themselves comfortable sitting at the chairs and also on the table that we provided in this hall. All right, so we do have 2 sessions this morning. I think the last theme, the third thematic session is going to be 2 parts, yeah? The first part and the second part involving different speakers. But let me remind you to, of course, this is a gentle reminder to everyone to make sure that your mobile phones and any other electronic devices to be put on silent mode to make sure that our conference for the second day is going smoothly. All right? And I really hope as well that you have a very restful night last night. And we are still waiting more participants to come in. All right? We're going to start very soon. So till then, just make yourself comfortable. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh again, and a very good morning. I hope you all had a restful night yesterday and are ready for another exciting day. We'll come back to the second day of the WAPES Asia-Pacific Regional Conference 2024. 2024. Without further ado, let us get started with our first session of the day. We are now moving on to the first part of the next discussion panel on utilizing digital solutions, digital tools to address the needs of the advantaged groups. To guide us through this session, we are pleased to have another exceptional moderator with us. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Barbara Novotna Servoise, Partnership Officer, WAPES Executive Secretary. The stage is yours.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. How are you doing today? Good. I'm really happy to see such a full room. You are such an amazingly resistant audience, I would say. Great to see you. My name is Barbara Novotna, and I have the special honor to be moderating this third session today. So we will spend the whole morning together with our panelists. Don't worry, I will not be speaking alone here. And first of all, I would really like to start with thanking so much PERKESO for hosting this fantastic event. I mean, this conference is a part of the WAPES Asia-Pacific Regional Conferences. It takes place each year in another Asia-Pacific WAPES member country. And I think that the standard that PERKESO set up this year will be really very high for the next hosting country. I'm not looking at you, Jerome. No pressure. So thank you so much for the fantastic event or evening yesterday. It was very entertaining. And now let's turn our attention to the present moment, to the workshop that we have, and to the topic of utilizing digital solutions, digital tools to address disadvantaged groups. That's a very important topic, as we all know. Yesterday, we discussed the crucial role of the digital skills and how important they are, especially due to the pervasive nature of the digital solutions everywhere. I mean, everyone is using them. You will find them everywhere. Even in PES, you will find them. And that's the great thing. But, I mean, imagine how much faster it is to do your registration in the public employment services online. No queues, no restricted opening hours. You can do it at any moment. So it's so much easier to use the services or for the PES to provide the services. Or not? What if not? What if it's not for everyone? What about the disadvantaged groups? I mean, they are a very differentiated group and they have very specific needs. So we know that the online services can be very helpful if you are in the remote area and you would have to make a long way to use the services, or if you are a mother with a small child. That's really the moment when the digital service can help you. Or if you have some health impairment, at that moment the digital services can help to balance this issue, to help you to access the service. So it can be a very good thing. But imagine also the group that we have, the disadvantaged groups. I mean, for some of them, for many reasons, it can be, on the contrary, an obstacle to use the services. You may think about the people who who do not have enough of these digital skills that we were mentioning yesterday. You may think about the people who do not have access to the internet, for example. So hopefully today in our discussions, we will touch upon two things. It will be the digital services which can be provided by the public employment services in order to modernize the way that they are provided and to respond to the needs of the current society. I mean, we have all had COVID. The boost of the digital services is, you really have that everywhere. And we should also mention that it's a very cost-efficient solution for the public employment services. But at the same time, I hope that we will discuss some good solutions how to make these services also accessible for the disadvantaged groups, how to adapt them to their special needs so that they work for their benefit and help them to get better access to cover their needs and utilize the potential of these digital services. So now it's the moment when I stop talking myself, as promised, and I have the very special honor to invite our panelists on the floor. So first, let me please welcome Mrs. Serevolak Hang, the Deputy Director General of NEA Cambodia. Cambodian PES is a very influential member of the WAPES network, and they have introduced a comprehensive range of the digital services. Thank you, Mrs. Hang. And the second panelist for this part of the session will be Dato Professor Dr. Logeswaran. I hope that I have not violated too much the name. Sorry for that. Dean of the Faculty of the Computing and Digital Technology of the HELP University. Hello. Thank you so much for having you, and without further ado, we are listening to you. The floor is yours. Thank you.
Hello. Can I have the slide? Very good morning to His and Her Excellency, local and international delegates, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Serevolak Hang, representing National Employment Agency from Ministry of Labor and Vocational Training in Cambodia. It is my great pleasure to come up here and present on the topic which talk about using digital technology to address disadvantaged groups. This is a very hot topic, I think. I am going to talk about the overview of Cambodia Public Employment Services, using digital technology to address disadvantaged groups, challenges for moving forward to digital services, and our future development plan. Cambodia Public Employment Service, let's talk about the NDA here. It stands for National Employment Agency. It is the only government institute that provides public employment service. We focus on two main services. First one is employment service, registration for job matching, collect and post vacancy, organize employment forum and career fair. Another one is LMI, labor market information, collecting, compiling, analyzing, producing, and disseminate information on the labor market. Our target group are employers or stakeholders, job seekers, and education and training provider. NDA joined WAPES in 2023. There are 14 job centers and 5 mobile job centers. Why it is called mobile job centers? Because they are mobile. Yes, and as I have shown in the slide, you see the bus. It is like the tourist car or bus, something like that, but it is, we call mobile job centers. The 14 job centers and 5 mobile job centers all across the country. You can see in the map, there are 14, yes, and the difference between mobile job center and normal job centers are because we created in the vision to bring the service to the door of the customer. It's faster, it can, actually they are doing the same, the exact same job as the normal job centers, but it also can go to access to the rural area, access to where the normal job centers cannot get into. And I think it's also facilitate to the disadvantaged group as well, because some, they cannot go directly to our normal job centers. And you can see this is the inside of the bus, inside of the mobile job center. There is an office. This is a photo of our Minister of Ministerial Labor and Vocational Training. Inside, we design as the office that we can disseminate the information about the employment. We can explain, we can get the CV, and also we can have the interview inside that mobile job center as well. And to bring the service to the local and public, provide job announcement, job registration, provide career guidance and career advisory, conduct and support the other job center to conducting the career event. This is just the 3 kinds that we do the service delivery, like printing material. You can see that banner, A-board, extend, poster, leaflet, something like that. And the traditional one, we still keep doing it on newspaper, TV, radio, and we focus more on digital, social media like our website, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok nowadays, because it become getting more popular. YouTube, Telegram groups, LED billboards, and our job search mobile app. Oh, sorry. Yes, just to show on the job search scans, we have in App Store and Google Play. This is just to show the website, Facebook app. Now I'm going to talk about the key performance indicators. Key performance indicators here, we talking about the 3 points. Actually, it is the indicator to evaluate the performance assessment framework. We talking about the increasing in the number of service user, increasing in the number of staff capacity building, and the decrease in skill mismatch. 3 of these indicators to evaluate the performance assessment framework. And overall, these 3 indicators, we get the good percentage is over 90% achievement. And this is the projects that we have been doing with WAPES. The Japan WAPES joint project in Cambodia. We start in 2019, kick-off meeting. It is a phase 1. But from 2020-21, we have unfortunately, we were in the COVID-19 pandemic, so we just only do the study visit. And 2022-23, this is the projects we have been doing with ILO training, and pilot study about the CSS is Customer Satisfaction Survey. It is the feedback from the employers or stakeholder about the service, public employment service, and how we can improve on it as overall. And the last workshop we do in Siem Reap with about the capacity building on the official staff. This is just a image as overall. As we are job centers, we do the performance assessment framework. We provide the service to our target customer, and then we do the CSS back to our job centers. Actually, this is, I think, we can go through a little bit about our service for three target group. For job seekers, we provide registration, job internship, placement, career, employment counseling, labor market information. Actually, we also provide the pre-employment training course, soft skill, and career guidance. And for the career guidance, before we only provide to the university students, make sure that they know what they want to study. But now we extend into the high school student as well, because this is the vision of our Prime Ministers. He wants us to go deep down into the root of the education, because like in my generation, when I graduate, even I graduate bachelor or even go to master degrees, I don't even know what I want to do for myself. I follow like my friends. My parents just told me to choose this career, choose these major subjects at school. But nowadays, the youngsters are very lucky, not only in Cambodia, I think all over the world, that we take into account and pay much attention to make them understand about their career path, what they should do, and based on the labor market information, they have the basic knowledge or information about the trend of the labor market, which is important to choose and to decide on. Yeah. And we have like pre-employment training, soft skill, make sure that they are ready for to work. We train them to write the CV. We train them for the communication, problem solving, and everything. And for the employer as well, we do the job matching, referral from the job seekers to the employers. And we give them the career fair. Actually, talking about the career fair, in Cambodia, Public Employment Service, we do a national and productivity career fair once a year, which is very big. And more than 100 companies come to join, and around 30K jobs offered during that day. And we have semester career fair. We have provincial career fair that we do at province, career forum that we do at university, companies, monthly, weekly. And also a training provider, we do TOT as well, that training to the trainer. This is the app that we are using, and the job search, career fair, soft skill. And this is I think this kind of thing is very important, especially we can apply it to our disadvantaged group, like using the app. Using digital technology to address disadvantaged group. I think, as I mentioned earlier, the technology is getting, increasingly important. So social media is one of the platform that help everyone, not only the disadvantaged group. We have all kind of social media that all our population can access. And we're talking about e-learning as well, that we do the digital video conferencing, online course, private group teaching to the special disadvantaged group. Actually, disadvantaged group in here, we talk about people with disability, elder people, and even the ethnic minorities. And this one is very new. This is our Ministry of Labor and Vocational Training with Ministry of Telecommunication. They signed the MOU to using the new website, verify.gov. Actually, this is .com, not .ka. This is to verify all the documents, certificates, and everything to put on the platform, to put in on the internet. So all the people with disabilities, they don't need to come to the place and take the paper documents that save their time and cost of traveling. We're talking about the challenges for moving forward to digitalize the services. It is no doubt that accessibility and also affordability is the most challenging, because not all the users in the rural area, they can access to the employment service system due to the internet connection, digital literacy, and data privacy, because some people think that when they put their own privacy or data information online, it is not safe for them. Then we need to let them know it is how we work right now, and we keep it as private and very confidential. And difficult engaging user to use the system, operation and maintenance system. The capacity for the app for the web developing skills is limited. Our further development plan, we focus on the website and mobile app. We try to develop LMI function system, improve job seeker employer registration function, improve capacity of the REST API function, server and security between the application and server, learn to discover new and accept the technology as the AI function, yes, and improve the job matching referral function, improve as a whole for the what we can do on the website, and the same thing with the mobile app. And what we want to focus is that also we want to build the capacity building on the IT staff, because without that, we cannot do the, develop the any or software or digital platform. And Cambodia is lacking of that, to be honest. And before I end my presentation, I just want to add inclusion of the disability group into labor market is very necessary and important, because it can help reduce the dependency on the social benefits and also from the family as a caregiver, because they can go to work. And as the technologies develop, it can enhance the quick sharing of the information, and it's improved the way we live, we work, we learn, and we communicate. And I thank you for today for your attention and very kind listening. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Sang, for this very comprehensive presentation. That's really interesting to see how many types of services and how many needs you can address with your comprehensive toolbox for your job seekers. And thank you also for raising the challenges which it brings, and we might come back to the challenges maybe later. But first I will, unless there is a burning question from the audience, I will pass the floor to that of Professor Logeswaran, again, the violation. And the floor is yours. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Madam Moderator. And thank you for WAPES and PERKESO for having me here today. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen. A very good morning. All right, so of course, we've gone through the topic a few times, so let me just skip this slide. But in case you're wondering why the why not there, that's a new branding that the university is using. Why not? Take up the challenges, right? So I think that's also suitable for this particular topic, since we're talking about why not the disadvantaged groups take up the challenges of using digital technology, which they are, to be fair, but we'd like to increase that uptake. Oops. Okay. Okay, sorry. So that's me, very quickly. So I'm the Dean of the Faculty of Computing and Digital Technology, as well as the Chairman of the Learning Technology Committee at the HELP University. All right, so we know very well that digital tools can significantly impact the lives of disadvantaged groups. Not just disadvantaged groups, of course, it impacts the lives of everyone, right? With digital tools these days, our productivity has increased, and we're able to do things that we never thought we would, right? For example, entire livelihoods now depend on digital technology. Things like social media, blogging, esports, right? These are all now careers that we never would have thought would have even come about those days. I used to think blogging would be putting your personal diaries online. That sounds like a really bad idea. Yet now that is your career line, right? So it's very different. And that allows any individual, especially when it comes to disadvantaged groups, to be able to stand on their own without leaving the confines of their own home or their own institutions and so on. So that really makes a difference. And by leveraging technology, we can help bridge the gap between the different groups to reduce this, this disparity, right? And that means increase inclusion as well as equality among the different groups. All right, so what I'm going to do is just look at the way digital tools can be used in different aspects, and then, of course, relate it back to how it can be used for disadvantaged groups, okay? So, for instance, in terms of education, right? Especially when it comes to low-income students or low-income groups, people in remote areas, people with limited access to quality education. This kind of things, we can have digital tools such as e-learning, which is again very popular. You have ODL, open and distance learning, and so on, which allows people to have access to education, to educational materials, immaterial of where they are, in a self-paced learning mode, which means, for instance, many of disadvantaged groups tend to have to work to make a living. So during office hours or during normal school hours, they'd be working, which means at night or at weekends and whenever they have time, they could actually pick up on their studies, right? So this is something that definitely the facilities are already there, and pick up on this, of course, is very important. Okay, so there's a lot of flexibility in the schedules, right? And of course, the fact that they can study at their own pace. Yes, you may take 5 years to finish a degree program. That's okay. At least you get the education, you get the know-how, you get to improve your lives, right? So this is one thing that they do. Now, I've also given some examples because it says digital tools. So a few examples of tools that can be used. But of course, this list is of course not exhaustive, right? There's a huge, long list